about hockey. Two bald guys and they're talking 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 about hockey. And they're bald. And there's hockey. Hockey. I'm going to add to the two bald guys that we're two tired bald guys.
Yes.
A quick show tonight because we haven't done one in a couple of weeks. And Jean, I missed you. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done a show together.
I know. And the last show that you did and you had Mark on, I'm getting ready to come on and my Wi-Fi goes off. Like everything in the house goes out. And I'm like, again on a Sunday night?
Sabotage.
Yes, it is. So
it's like,
I thought
the
it was just
guy is sabotaging us.
It is because I have to talk or text with my tech services because they don't take phone calls out on my deck because in the house I don't get reception without my Wi-Fi. So it was annoying.
Well, Mark did okay. I would say that episode was okay. It was the thing we did with Ian on the opening night that was kind of it didn't hit. Like it just wasn't our top stuff. And people were worried that you and I were fighting. So I want to make sure that we're still good, right?
Oh, yes, we are.
We're still good.
We're still good. We disagree on a rule.
That's fine. And
it's fine.
I had a professor in university that once said, everyone has the inalienable right to be wrong. And one of us will be that, and I don't know which one.
Probably exactly.
That's okay. So we are doing awards tonight. We are doing Vezina, Calder, Hart, and Norris, our prediction. Anything you want to say about the start of the season so far?
Well, a couple of surprises. Wait a minute. I just had the scores in front of me, and then I moved them. So Rangers beating Buffalo yesterday was kind of surprising. Detroit beating Montreal.
Yeah.
And Carolina, New Jersey, not surprising because New Jersey is going to be really strong this year. If they can improve their defense a little bit and their goaltending, he should be really, really good. And besides that,
did you want to say anything about the Ducks Kraken game?
Well, I love Dan's comment.
Okay, but a lot of people might not get it. It is actually working off of a thing that happened in the playoffs, in the Major League Baseball playoffs, where
with Vladdy.
Yeah,
after they beat
the Yankees lose. Well, yeah, it was really good, really good. I think I said in our preseason predictions the Ducks would be better than people think, and I didn't think they were going to make the playoffs, but they're better than.
Tough. It's a tough division.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Seattle has a revamped. I swear the team is entirely different from when we did the preseason.
Completely.
Right? So
completely. And you know what? He's good enough to compete for a playoff spot now. He's still not good enough to compete for a Stanley Cup.
I will say that he's good enough to be in the conversation. I still think he needs some pieces. But it's inarguably it is a much better lineup than what it was 2 months ago. So, tip of the cap, well done.
But also, Zach, you want us to talk about your team? Get your depth chart done.
There you go. You heard it.
How long have we been saying this?
So yeah, again, good team. If I was the commissioner, I believe it would have driven me nuts because that was a shit ton of work Ian would have had to do in the first couple days just to work his way through all that.
Hmm.
But I mean, good on you. I hope it works because there ain't a whole lot of future left in the stable anymore. So anyway, uh, you don't want to comment on your 0-2 start.
Predictable.
I'm hoping for 0-3.
Yeah, because tomorrow night, big game.
Yeah, yep.
Uh,
Uh,
I've I've said it. It's I've got at least 2 more years to go. So I think next year is going to be a big step for me. Because I'm
you'll be much
expecting
better
more
next
players
year.
to become rated, and then the year after that, it's going to be where I take a huge step, I believe. So,
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna hammer right into the awards here.
yep.
Um, not supposed to say I know that,
Um,
and did. There we go. And we will start our slideshow here from the beginning. Yes, we've got the really awesome high-tech graphics again,
hmm.
sponsored by Microsoft PowerPoint. So this is the 2026. I didn't even change the background. How lazy am I? Okay, so 2026 awards. What we did was each of us picked four guys that we felt would be in contention and ranked them 1 to 4. Uh, Jean's is probably a more, I probably did more of the hot take ish kind of thing, and Jean's was probably a little more normal, I guess, but hopefully starting a conversation here. And we'll start off with the Vesna. Actually, what's interesting is we had um, very similar, certainly for the first two. Oh, my wife is delivering my phone, which is making noises. Sorry, my assistant, my
You,
the assistant, the assistant, the assist. Oh, she's now saying the assistant boss. Okay, the boss. Yes, I have a boss, and she's way smarter than me.
okay?
Okay,
Because
so we
if
both put Halibut and Vasilevsky, but I think those are pretty big gimmies, right? Like I don't. They're two of the most highest rated goalies in really good situations.
yeah, it's really hard, and they're both like, well, Hellebuck was with Calgary, but now he's with Montreal, and Montreal's really strong, so he should do extremely well. And Vasilevsky, he went from a really good situation in San Jose to a better situation in New York Islanders.
I think so. I think it's a better situation. So I
So both of
yeah,
them should be at the top of the list and will be at the top of the list by the end of next year,
I think so. Oh, well, they'll
by the end
definitely
of
have
this
the
year.
wins, right?
Yeah.
It'll be what's the goals against and save percentage, and a lot of that'll have to do with the defensive
And
rating
shutouts.
and shutouts. So,
So
um, I went with Bobrovsky third from Philadelphia, sort of along the same lines as with Vasilevsky and Halibut. And you went with Shesterkin in Buffalo. And I can't poke an argument into either of these two players.
yeah, again, really good situation. Uh, really good team, really good goalie. And Shesterkin, the sim likes him. So
Yep.
I think it likes him more in the playoffs than it does a regular season, but sim likes him.
Okay. And for the last one, I went with Aiden Hill with Vegas, and you went with Jeremy Swayman from Seattle. So at least one of our viewers will be happy with that prediction. But I'm not. I'm not sold on Seattle yet, and there's still some issues. And Aiden Hill, I just felt they're in a good spot. I feel like they're going to make the playoffs this year. Aiden Hill's well rated. I don't know. It's a hot take.
Yeah.
But
And
I will say, sorry, one other thing. I will
yeah,
say I don't hate the Jeremy Swayman because he's well rated and the decor in Seattle is much stronger.
that's why I went with Swayman. Is the decor that Zach put together is really strong. So unless he trades away his players, his defensemen, in by December 1st, Swayman should have a really good season in Seattle.
It'll be interesting to see now that Zach has put together a much stronger team. What does he do? Because previous versions of Zach are they don't stop trading. So will he
Yes.
continue trading or will he let it ride, so to speak? And my money's on he can't. He won't sit still with it.
I think he's gotta see and take a chance, right?
Yeah.
But I think you gotta see, like, look at what you've built and see how it's gonna come together.
Well, I try not to make any trades until at least 20 games in. A quarter of the season, see what you got,
Mm-hmm.
and then see where you're having problems. So anyway, we'll move on to the Norris. And again, we're very similar. Uh Cale Makar and Rasmus Dahlin. I think they were two of the finalists last year, if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken. Did Dahlin win it last year? I think Dahlin won it last year.
Yeah.
But I mean, two of the best defensemen in the NHL, two good defensemen on really good teams. I,
And
how is this award decided?
yeah. And Darlene broke out in the DCHL and the NHL last year. And I think he's gonna be even better this year. So
Well, Carolina's a stronger team.
yeah.
So now I probably have the big hot take here with Jacob Chikrin,
Okay, that's
but
a homer take.
that it is Homer. I will give that. I will say that for sure. But I have some receipts to back this up.
Okay.
Preseason, he was a point per game,
Okay.
and he's already got a point in the first game. Is if he has the kind of year, and he's coming off an NHL season where he was huge in Washington.
Yep. He had a
So he's
really good
well
year in
rated.
Washington.
He's got a good scoring rating. Like I just feel like offensively he can put up big numbers this year in Ottawa.
Yep.
So I mean, I'm not prone to going homer pick, but I just feel like this year could be a year where he is like if he puts up 70 plus points this year, it's hard not to consider him. And
Yep.
I don't feel that's impossible for him this year. He had like 20 something goals in the NHL last year, I think.
Yeah. He was taking a run at 30 at one point.
Yeah. So, I mean,
So
if he can put up numbers like that,
yep.
and he's running PP1 on the Ottawa Senators, and he won't be traded. He
So
will be with my team all year. The only
if he
risk
if
is
he
injury.
if he has that kind of season that you think he's gonna have, I think you make the playoffs.
Well, I think he okay. Do I think he has potential to have that kind of a season.
Yeah, yeah.
And if he
If he
does,
does, you make the playoffs.
oh, I'm putting my success of my season on two shoulders, and it's Freddie Anderson is number one, and Alex Ovechkin is number two. Ovechkin only had 22 goals last year for me, so
So
that can't happen.
no.
That can't happen. I did like your Quinn Hughes selection, and I'll be honest, I never really considered Quinn Hughes, and I probably should have.
He was at the start in the NHL last year, at the start of the year, until he got hurt. I think he was the best player in the NHL at that point. And
He
so
was unbelievable last year.
Yeah.
I watch some of those late games because I come home from work late.
So do I.
And you're right.
He was the best player in the NHL at that point, in the top three at that point. And then he got hurt. So I was just thinking, what if it translates to the DCHL? So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. And Jake Sanderson for both of us as the fourth selection. I'd say, okay, we're both Senators fans, so maybe that's a homer pick, but I don't think
Yeah.
that's a homer pick. Like, I really feel like he has, and maybe his year will be next year because after, like, you watched the game last night and I did not, but I saw the highlights of the game last night. And what I saw, he looked great.
Yeah. If people that don't agree with Steve and I, watch Jake Sanderson play. The guy is, in my opinion, a top 5D in the NHL. So, my opinion, and which is, you know,
Yeah, I'd even go top. Like, okay, I have Cal McCarr at number one.
yep,
Like, beyond now, in that conversation in top three, like he's not far off of that conversation. And if he has a year like he did last night, which is not, I mean, that's not easy to do. But
yep. I think the difference between the three guys ahead of him that I have, McCarr, Daly, and Hughes, they're all better offensively than Sanderson is. But in my opinion, Sanderson is head and shoulders above all three of them
way
defensively.
better. Absolutely. 100%. 100%.
So,
So anyway, I I I think I think it'll be an interesting year for the Norris. It always kind of is though, right?
yep.
So okay. Next is the Calder. Now this was hard for me to come up with names because
Mhm.
I first of all, I don't think some of the guys that are listed with the R on the website are actually rookies.
Mhm.
And I'll be honest, I didn't sit down and do all the checking to confirm everything. Like Colin Graff, I'm not 100% sure, but this is his first year that he'll be an
Yeah.
active
He's a
NHLer.
rookie. He was a rookie last year, so he's a rookie in the DCHL this year.
Okay.
Um, so obviously celebrating and Hudson were the two best rookies in the NHL last year, so you have to take them. And Mishkov was fourth in Calder voting behind Wolf. I think Wolf was second behind Hudson. Uh, but I I don't think that Wolf is going to do as well in the DCHL as he did in the NHL. So that's why I didn't take him.
Hmm.
And Mishkov is going to get all the ice time that he can handle in New York with the Rangers to take a run at the Calder.
Well, that's the thing is this isn't who the best rookies are. This is who's going to perform the best this year.
Yeah, yeah.
And the factors I weighed are ice time and ability.
Mm-hmm.
And like Colin Graff, I have no doubt that Matvey Michkov is a better player, 100 times a better player. But I just feel Colin Graff is going to get more ice time on a bad team and more opportunity to score more points. Same thing with Cutter Gauthier in Toronto.
Yeah. And I have Marco Casper. Uh, I'm a big fan of Marco Casper. I think he's a a star in the making, and I just chose him because I'm a big fan of his skill and his abilities. So
Okay, apologies to Gage with my question to you. How many times have we said that about a Detroit Red Wings drafted player in the NHL in the last number of
well,
years?
I'll tell you, they take a long time to develop. Okay, so we'll go
Yeah.
with that. But I think I think Casper did really well last year. You have Sandin Pellikka that's coming out. You have Bransing Nygaard, and there's another guy. So I think
Ethan
now
Bear,
they're
or not
starting
Ethan
to
Bear,
come.
Carter Bear.
No, he's back. You send him back.
No, sorry. Okay, I thought you meant just coming over the next few
No,
years.
no, no, no. No, that there's another guy that made the team.
Simon Edvinson.
Yeah, he was already there last year. So
Finney. You're talking about Emmett Finney.
yes, yes. So these guys are getting their opportunities in Detroit to shine. So I think they're at the point right now where they're coming together. The problem that the Red Wings have had is while these guys are coming together, they've been signing guys to really bad contracts. They're not very good players. So that's what they've been struggling with.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of Steve Yzerman, but I'm not sure how he's kept his job this long, to be honest. I don't.
Because he's a god in Detroit. He walks on water.
Well, I think he's chest deep in it now. So,
Yep.
okay. So the last one is the Heart. And I didn't pick I'm going to start off with just saying I didn't pick Connor McDavid because he never seems to put up huge numbers in the sim. So I just can't go there. Like Nathan McKinnon, we both think is the odds-on favorite, which is not surprising. Um, I Rupe Hintz, for whatever reason, puts up numbers in Columbus, and they're always in playoff contention, and he doesn't win it. But I feel like this might be his year.
You know what? Hintz and Makar, I've considered both of them in my top four. I went with McDavid because it's
Connor
um,
McDavid.
it's McDavid, and it's so wrong that he is not the best player in Sim every
It
year,
it makes no sense. Makes no
and
sense.
it's wrong.
Yep.
So, and Draisaitl is in a really good situation in Vancouver, and yeah, I think this could be Leon's year, and you put yeah, uh, I have Jack Eichel um, this year because he's the more time you spent in Vegas, the more like he's improved a lot from the time that he was in Buffalo to who he is now. He's becoming a star. So
Yeah. I mean, there you have it. There's our predictions. So which one are you most sure about of all these awards?
Makar,
Makar winning the Norris?
yeah,
Yeah, I'd say that too. I would go with that as well. So
because
okay.
Hale Makar is yeah that good.
Well, I watched the game the other night, and he gets that puck on his stick, and it's just freaking magic,
Yep.
just magic how he does it. So, and I guess there's only one other question we need to both pick, and that would be who our preseason prediction, who's going to win it all this year? Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Who's gonna win it all this year?
Gage
My
went and did a.
prediction
Go ahead.
before Jean traded Swayman would have been Vancouver, but he traded Swayman away. So, and I don't like that.
But not Vancouver.
Not Vancouver. I'm gonna go with the Utah Mammoth.
Trevor, he's kind of due. He's always been one of the top teams, and I'm sure he'd love to hold that up.
Yeah.
Okay, my prediction is Carolina. I just I just like how these, and you've got a superstar, and you've got a top-notch player. I just Their goaltending was the only part of it that I worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Nathan McKinnon and Rasmus Dahlin.
Yeah. It's a really good team. Well, Carolina and Utah are going to meet in the finals.
I'd watch
There
it.
you go.
I'd watch it.
So,
Okay, so there you go. We've done all the hard work, heavy lifting. Anything you want to add before we log off?
no, good luck to everyone in the new season. Happy
Yeah.
hockey's back. And I'm yeah, I'm ready to sign off right now.
Are you one last question and then we
Yes.
can sign off. Are you okay if I win tomorrow?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I told you, I'm not expecting to win at all this year.
0-82?
I'd like not to be 0-82, just, you know, but um I'd like to have a top three pick in the draft because I think I need one top end talent to add to my team.
I feel like this year's draft, like the top six would all go in the top three
Yeah.
of last year's draft.
So it's I like a lot like when I draft and when I look at players, um, I look at guys what's their A game, but I try to like, does he have a really good B game? Because your A game, and I'm stealing this from Jason Bakula, that said this, and I loved it. Is you're going to use your A game 5 to 10% of a game. Your B game is going to be like 75%. And then your C game is going to be like hopefully 5 to 10% again and closer to five. So do you have a really good B game? And I believe that I've drafted and I have a lot of prospects with really good B game. But I'm looking for one or two more players that have awesome A game. So
Okay.
that's why.
Well, hopefully I'm not picking around where you are.
Yes, you shouldn't. You
I'm
should not.
hoping not. One win. I'm 1-0. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching. Sorry it's a quick show, but we're both wiped. So anyway, we'll be back probably next weekend, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
next weekend I'm free.
Okay, cool. And we'll sign off there.